Pete started talking to Kango, man, you better talk to your partners, boy, it be some gangster shit. I smash out and say, man, my car closer than yours. Some words get exchanged. I look back, he got his little hole on No Limit camp behind me. Pete just, I don't f with partners of crime. So that's like when Mr. Cool and Fiend and them went to No Limit, we wasn't able to go to No Limit, but I was willing to face him anytime, meet him anywhere. I wound up even going to Pete's house one day out the blue. So me and Pete finally got to talk there, and we talked about some stuff, got past our little differences.
You mentioned Cash Money, we gotta mention No Limit. Any bridges or?
Yeah, bro, we was on the first, we was on Down South Hustlers, number 8, a song called Hustling with C Murder. We wound up having Master P on it, but it wasn't ever, when we first did the song, Master P wasn't on it at the time. You know, we had made an agreement to get a certain amount of money from him if we do the song. Now we went out there to do a bounce song, but KLC or nobody was out there, so all they had was those guys from Richmond that do beats. So we was kind of doing our little style over their beats. They was amazed with it because Too Short had the famous bitch, you know, and we was like, bitch, stop talking that shit. Like we had another little switch, so they were like, oh, they dope. You know, like the style was different over their beats. But we were just joking off and clowning. So we wound up, Kango came up with a hook called Hustling for C Murder. I laid a verse. And that's how we left it. And then when the song finally came out, it had Master P on it as well.
And the game get deep down south, cause every nigga roll through the hood with gold in their mouth.
But it started a conflict with us because P agreed to give us a certain amount of money. I talk about it in here. The amount of money it was, and you know, his numbers had changed on me and things went another way, and so it started a little strife between partners in crime and Master P. So me and P had some words. I'm talking to C Murder, he walk up, he kind of blew me down, you know what I'm saying? Keep my fucking name out your mouth, da 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 da. Walked off. I'm like, wow. So I'm talking to Corey, C Murder, he was Corey to me at the time. I'm like, damn, bro, what's up with your buddy? He was like, man, I don't really know what type of time he on, but don't worry about that, you know, I'm gonna talk to him, boo, boo. They had a show that night at Whispers. I said, man, we going. So we go to the show, got some of our Gertown partners, they all in there, boom. I'm standing by the door. If anybody know about Whispers, they got a little exit, little spot. They take pictures right here, but you could go out from there. Standing right there, me and Kango, P come standing in between us. He talking his stuff, and he, you know, I really chalked it up. I was like, man, if you ain't giving me the money, I don't really want to hear what you're talking about. Throw my little hoodie on. Pete started talking to Kango, man, you better talk to your partners, boy, it be some gangster shit. I smash out and say, man, my car closer than yours. Boop, 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 some words get exchanged. I look back, he got his little hole on No Limit camp behind me. But I knew all those guys. Yeah, they was all standing behind us. But we had a lot of dudes too. They was just at the bar right there. You know how Whispers was set up, the bar was right there. You know, they was right there, everybody watching what's going on. So we wasn't worried about that because at the time, the respect that P and them have today, it wasn't that level at the time. It was no more than y'all some dudes just like we some dudes, you know what I'm saying? And so I think he went talk to Bias or whatever may be the case, and then he called us to the corner by the pool table, gave us a little sum of money. It wasn't the amount of money that we agreed on. I give you the details in here, but I'm just surfacing it. Kango did something disrespectful to him. I took the money and said, you owe me X amount of dollars more, walked off and went to the bar. And from there, Master P just, I don't fuck with partners of crime. So that's like when Mr. Cool and Fiend and them went to No Limit, we wasn't able to go to No Limit because we already had a gripe with him already. So that's why people used to be asking, why y'all ain't get with No Limit? Or we already had a problem with No Limit before because we already had dealt with P before all of them. You know what I'm saying? Before Fiend, any of them had ever went over there, we had already worked with P, you know what I'm saying, before any of them even went over there. So by the time they went over there, it was already like you know, it was like, it was beef. Like, it was just like P, like, I don't fuck with them. And we was like, well, you know what I'm saying, it's cool, you know, and I tried to squash that little differences with P many a time, but you know, they got so many middlemen that just, you know, I'm gonna talk to him, you know, but never make it happen. But I was willing to face him anytime, meet him anywhere. I wound up even going to P House one day out the blue. It wasn't P House, it was Romeo House. It just popped up over there. That's when they had started the No Limit, and they started doing the tight whips. Kango singing on a hook with Papa Roo.
We roll tight whips every day.
So Kango going out there to do the video, and we just did the House of Blues. We had just opened up for Dipset, so we got straight on the highway, went straight to Houston. I'm in Romeo House when P come. He just looking at me like, you know what I'm saying? So me and P finally got to talk there, and we talked about some stuff, got past all the differences, but it was like no business to go from there. It was almost like, you know, I don't know with these moguls, it's like you could talk and get past the differences, but whatever vendetta they be having, which is almost like the 48 laws of power. If you ever was my enemy, I'm gonna keep a foot on your neck. So that's how I felt that both of those guys, P and Baby, was toward partners in crime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna give y'all an opportunity. We're not gonna help you no form or fashion if we could. We're just not gonna do it, you know?
Bro, do you think partners in crime is blackballed?
Oh, we were for surely blackballed. And not only from artists, we was blackballed from radio, the whole nine. Like, you know, it was all kind of stuff that people was putting in front of us. We had a couple of major contracts. We had $3 million deals, all kind of stuff offered to us. We was gonna go with the $3 million deal. That was with Universal. So that was, I just talked to Baby recently. Matter of fact, this weekend, you know, I went up to him and we talked, and you know, he said, bro, I heard you speak about something about, you know, I had something to do with knocking y'all deal. Hey, bro, that ain't go that way. I'm like, it's over, baby. That's old news. Like, I can't get that back. That time is past. I'm not on that type time. I'm on today and what we could do today. So we talked about some things that we could do today. And, you know, we'll see, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I look at Baby the same way I look at Master P, 48 laws of power, you know what I'm saying? Your enemy are always your enemy, bro. I'm always keep my foot on your neck, so I don't look for nothing to come from Baby, no P. I've been my own man. Me and my brother Kango been grinding, doing our own thing, and we ain't never had our hand out asking nobody to do nothing for us. Like,
hey, you niggas stop, yeah. Cause PNC, UTP is on the block, yeah. All day, fucking right. We'll hustle all night.
But you guys had a run with Juve as well, right?
Yeah, we had a run with Juve. So what happened with the Juve situation was like, we was doing an independent thing with South Coast Music Group, and something happened with the distribution in Houston where they had went bankrupt. So when they went bankrupt, they owed us a lot of money. I'm talking about like in the millions, like, you know what I'm saying? At least 1 point something million. So Juve was just leaving Cash Money. He saw me in the club one night. He said, "Say, bro, I want to help y'all out." He said, "I want to give you 50 grand to kind of get back on y'all feet. No strings attached. I'm just give it to y'all." I was like, "Cool, let's do that." So he said, let's meet, like, you know. So we met at his studio on Chapatulas, and but before we went to him, I talked to Kango. I said, "You know what, bro, would be better for us? 50 grand, cool, but that's not, you know, we done played with that so many times. That ain't really no money." I said, what I want to negotiate with Juve is if we can come under his umbrella, since he's like this well-known artist, and if he can give us the exposure, and then we just do a 1 album deal. And once we do the 1 album, you know, we could be free to do our own thing. That'll put us in a better position than giving us 50 grand. We gonna run through 50 grand, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we need a connect. You know what I'm saying? We need a plug. So we went through Juve, and he agreed to it, and we did the 1 album.
That was smart as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was smart as a motherfucker. Y'all turned the 50 down.
Yeah, we turned that 50 down.
Did you ever regret it?
Nah, hell no, man. 50 grand, you know, we play with that like a lot. Like, that ain't no real money, especially in music. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you'll spend 50 grand in one spot and like trying to get it bubbling and don't get no return on it. So 50 grand wouldn't have been nothing to change our lives. I was looking for something to change our lives. Like, I wanted to change my outcome. I wanted to change my family trajectory on where we was going at, and 50 grand wouldn't have did it, because you gotta understand, I had to give Kango 25 and I had 25. That's nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? We was getting royalties,
you couldn't get us
quadrupling that, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We pissed that off in club, shopping, you know, shit like that, because that was that was the vibe we was on. Like, we was making good money with Big Boy, like, you know what I'm saying? So the money that we was making, we was running through it, bro. I mean, so our royalties was stupid, like, you know what I'm saying? Stupid.
You said running through it with cars and...
Cars, buying cars, straight cash, straight off the showroom floor. You know, take my partner shopping. Oh, you get a pair, yeah. Oh, y'all, you know, like we was doing that on the independent level. That wasn't no deal behind it. We never, Partners in Crime never had a major deal. We've been independent our whole three decades. You know, and really thriving off of music for 3 decades, taking care of our families off of music.